everyone. Today is a protein sparing modified fast day. I need to make bread because I haven't done that yet. Need to make some other things. So come on, you guys, let's get this day started. Hey everyone, good morning, good morning. Welcome all you new folks and welcome back everybody to Loving It on Keto. I'm dressed for success because I have a weight training session with Alejandra. Yes, I have, and Harry's back is feeling better. Sorry everybody that we have not been filming in between us doing all of the heavy lifting, pulling and pushing that we have been doing, but we're babying his back. Yes, we are. But you guys, I am dressed for success in my new Yvette. This is the purple one. I love it. I absolutely love it. And we've got a little bit more to do around the house, unfortunately. Yes, we do. Tomorrow I'm getting my house deep cleaned. Monday is our carpets cleaned. So we've got some time in between, but we're gonna cut it a little bit shorter because of Harry's back, because he is holding this, and this is how he likes to film, so it's his choice. But you guys, we'll come back after I get done with the protein. We'll come back after I come back from doing my weight training. However, I have to pick Harry up and we have to go get his new hearing aids that are special for his tinnitus or tinnitus, and he needs to get that all reprogrammed and everything. So we've got that to do today. So we'll share along the way. We'll share what I do today, you guys, but hope everybody's doing really good. Have you guys got all your food? Have you got your grocery list done for Thanksgiving? I haven't got my groceries yet. We're gonna go shopping later today, hopefully. If not, it's gonna have to be Saturday to get my stuff ready for the Thanksgiving dinner that I'm now hosting here. So anyway, you guys, see you in the next segment. Hey everyone, we are back. I came home from going to my gym session with Alejandra, changed my clothes, got cleaned up, got dressed, and Harry and I went out the door because he had an appointment to get his new hearing aids that he wears for his tinnitus or his tinnitus. He had to get a complete hearing check again, see where he was. We had to unprogram his old ones, reprogram the new ones, get it all set up. Several hours. It took about 2 hours to do. Then I decided on the way home I needed to go to Safeway and get my Thanksgiving shopping done. I wanted to get it done early, and there's 2 things I didn't get: celery and onions, because I didn't want them to be wilted or bad by next week, right? Because it's a week from today, 7 days, and vegetables don't last that long. Just seems like they don't last as long anymore. But we went to Safeway and we went to Safeway, and here's me shopping for Thanksgiving. We are at Safeway. I have my note of all the foods for Thanksgiving dinner that I need. Guys, it rained a little bit today. We're gonna have rain, so we're done with Harry's hearing appointment. It took longer than we thought. What? We were there a couple of hours. Don't be silly. Anyway, you guys, let's go inside and shop for Thanksgiving dinner. Yes, indeed. I already have the turkey. I need my cranberries. Now we need to go find some lemons. I'd like to get already chopped onions and celery if I can find them. Onions. Because I don't use that many, you know. Sour cream, because I've been making my cookies and everything else.
You need a what?
Sour cream. Daisy sour cream for my broccoli casserole, my loaded broccoli casserole. I'm going to do a smaller light to make cookies with. 1 pound, 14 ounces. So I've got the light for my cookies.
That's a big one.
That's for our broccoli casserole. Now, if they had a cauliflower. Ooh, I see a cauliflower. Nice big one. Couple. So this is 64, what is that? Let me see. Let me grab this, dear, please. How many pounds is that? 52 ounces, that's fine. Okay, so let me take that off my list. My roasting pan is somewhere in storage because we were vegan for so long. I just use these. Plus I can give this to Felicia with the turkey carcass in it to make gumbo with.
Yeah.
So it works out really well.
Good.
So got one of those. I want to get some egg whites. I've been using Bob Evans, which has been pretty good. Wonder what Lucerne. They're pasteurized. Let me see what the difference is. Egg whites. Okay, egg whites. Now I need water chestnuts for my stuffing. Heavy whipping cream. All they have is a little bit. That's like weird. Oh well. Dairy free? No. Well, that's wonderful. They're out of heavy whipping cream. Well, I guess we're gonna have to go to Sprouts. They're totally out. That's weird. Heavy whipping cream. Yay. Found it. Well, actually, there's one way back there, but I can't get it. Nope, can't get it. Oh well, found some for cooking. Coke Zero is what Chalice's whole family drinks. Right, Harry?
Mm-hmm. Me too.
Got that. Now I need Asian foods because I need my water chestnuts. I put them in my mushrooms and water chestnuts in my stuffing. Water chestnuts. I want sliced water chestnuts. Sliced water chestnuts. I love these in my dressing. That. Sliced organic mushrooms for my stuffing. Let's go see how much. Then I just want to get my celery and onions later, you know, because that's all I need, I think. Let me look. Mushrooms. Yep, that's all I've got left to buy then. Celery and onions. And then I want to go get some more stevia, Harry, for us.
Yep.
So, let's go. There's a big hole where the Zevia is. We don't want the creamy, we want the regular because it's on sale for $10, of course. They've got the small ones, but that equals to almost $13. So if you buy 2 6-packs,
yeah.
blood orange. And you guys, we got some good deals. We bought 1 case of Coke Zero, and the lady said, you know, if you buy 1 more, you get 3 free. And I was like, what? She goes, yeah, you buy 2, you get 3 free. So we did that. My Soleil Blood Orange, which I'm loving, were 3 for $10, so they were on sale. They had ginger root beer Zevia on sale, but they were all gone. That whole gap was missing. So I got the stuff I need for my Thanksgiving dinner. I got some light sour cream because I use this in my cooking for my cookies. And I got a big tub of sour cream because I use it in my mashed cauliflower. And I've got 2 big things of mashed cauliflower here. That's our potato. I got a big bag of broccoli florets because this is my loaded broccoli casserole. You gotta have Tillamook cheese. We do. We like the sharp cheddar cheese. And in Arvita, I've got my Kirkland bacon crumbles for it. You need the sour cream for it. You need sour cream and ranch dressing for my whipped cauliflower mock potatoes. I've got some cage-free egg whites, some heavy whipping cream. Their Philadelphia was on sale for $2.99. You guys, I've been getting it for $4.69 at Baseus, so this was on sale. I was very excited, so I got 2. I got, for dipping purposes, some garden vegetable Philly cream cheese. Harry and I like this. Felicia's bringing a charcuterie board. In my dressing, I like sliced water chestnuts and I like mushrooms in my dressing, which I'm gonna make. And I use the Mrs. Cubbitson dressing recipe, but I will share with you guys the day before how I make the bread, because I add seasoning and stuff to my bread and I make croutons out of it. And that's what I use for my dressing, is my protein buttermilk bread that I love. That's the bread I use. It makes great stuffing or dressing. It holds up and it's wonderful. Got my cranberries. My cranberries are yummy. I love my cranberry recipe.
The only cranberries I will eat.
I absolutely love it. And it's basically a bag, cup of water, a cup of the alternative sugar like monk fruit or allulose or erythritol, whichever one you like. And I slice the lemon up very thinly in slices, and I cook it all together and let it boil down, and the pectin in the fruit thicken it, and it makes fabulous, delicious cranberry sauce. So I got that. That was my Aunt Helen, my great Aunt Helen. She was my mom's aunt, my great aunt, the kid's great aunt. Anyway, it's been in the recipe, the family, forever. And I got, when we were vegan, we packed up all of our like roasting pans and all of those things and put them into storage. Haven't ever gone to get them. They're in my storage unit somewhere. But I got the aluminum pan. Yes, I know about aluminum, but once a year isn't gonna kill me. I make it in here, and then Felicia takes home the carcass and the drippings and the skin and anything that's left, and she makes turkey gumbo for us. That was always our, we'd have black-eyed peas and rice and gumbo. My dad was born and raised in Pascagoula, Mississippi, and you always have black-eyed peas and rice for good luck for New Year's, and then my mom had had the gumbo. So I got this, and you guys, I was amazed. I sat while Harry was getting his hearing done and everything, and clipped my coupons off of my app. I saved $47.28, which is amazing, because just the Coca-Cola nowadays, Coke Zero, those would have been $44.95. They were $17.98 because we saved $26.97 by getting free Coke Zero. And the kids all drink it. That's what they drink. Chalice's family and her boys, that's what they drink. So it was worth it. And it'll store in my new pantry. Yes, it will, just fine. So anyway, you guys, that's what we did. Now, you guys didn't see it because we didn't film it, but it's a protein sparing modified fast day. I whipped up some egg whites as I'm trying to get ready and everything else to get out the door. And we had that. Now I have turkey. I have sliced turkey, because we bought those big turkey breasts, and we want turkey sandwiches for dinner, because it's protein sparing modified fast day. But I need to make bread. But so many of you are talking about my pina colada cookies that I made, and want a recipe that I thought I would make them for everybody, because Harry wants them too. So I thought I would make the pina colada cookies, and then I'm just going to make bread later after the cookies, because the cookies take 20 minutes. They're nothing to make. Super easy, super simple. And then get the bread into the oven. So you guys, we are running behind because of all of the chores we have, because tomorrow I'm getting my deep cleaning done. And because Harry's back has been so bad, we've been slow as turtles, and we've got some things that need to go out to our storage shed, and some stuff that needs to go out into our out to Jane, because I've got, Jane's my Jeep, got to take it to storage. So let me put all this away, and then we'll come back and I'll make the pina colada cookies really quick for everybody. They're super simple, super easy, you guys. So I'll share that in the next segment. Okay, I'm gonna make pina colada chip cookies, and you guys can add coconut, shredded coconut, and make it more like a Mounds Almond Joy, or what are those, what were the cookie bars that were like blondies with the coconut and the chips and all that good stuff in it? That's what you can kind of make with this. But I've got my pina colada here, and I just basically use my butterscotch chocolate chip cookies and exchange the 1.5 package of butterscotch keto chow for pina colada, or get your vanilla high protein powder and add a little bit of the coconut and pineapple flavoring to get it to where you want it to be. And basically follow the rest of the recipe. So it's pretty easy, pretty simple. Now every keto chow has a little bit different gram weight. And this one's almost 46, so I'm making 1.5 scoops. So I'm doing 60, 62, 63. There you go, 63. Between 60 grams and 63 grams, because I looked at my keto chow that we haven't been able to put away yet. This one's 44.8 grams. Chocolate toffee is 46.1 grams. So each scoop, right, 44.4 grams. So your safe bet is right around 60 to 63 grams if you're doing it scoop weight. And basically that's the only part you need to weigh. If you have a packet, it makes it even easier. You just measure half a packet out based on what the gram weight is on the packet, right? So, pina colada done. I need 1/4 cup of my brown sugar replacement. This is the golden. I use grass-fed collagen peptides. 1 scoop is 17 grams. So whatever collagen you use about 17 grams of it. If you don't have this one is the salted, this one is the, wait a minute, I want the salted caramel, pardon me. I don't want cinnamon in my pina colada. So this one is the salted caramel, and I'm using a scoop. This one says it's 16 grams. I would say between 15 and 17 grams, whatever collagen you use would work. You may have to adjust your sweeteners because it may be a little bit too much or too little for you. And this is a very forgiving recipe. It's not like the bread, where you need to have it rise specifically. And I just put all my dry ingredients in first. Teaspoon of baking powder. Teaspoon of baking powder. A teaspoon of gelatin. Several of you have made the mistake of using 2 full packets of keto chow and it has come out dry. It will come out dry. You don't want to. You want to use 1.5. So I don't know what to tell you if you don't have all the ingredients. You can use some other type of collagen, some other type of protein powder, and it may be a little bit more wet and it may be a little bit more dry. If you're worried about it being too wet, I would cut your sour cream and your egg whites down from 1/3 cup down to 1/4 cup each. And then if it's really, really dry, you can add like a tablespoon more of sour cream, a tablespoon more of egg white, up to 2 tablespoons each, because that would equal 1/3 cup back to where the recipe said. So you're gonna have to work with your specifics if you're not following the exact products I'm using, if that makes sense. And I'm using the whey protein powder, not the beef, because it did not work for me. Did not work at all. I do not need to put any kind of salt in here at all. So, just mixing that all together. I am going to use my egg whites, and I'm going to show you what 1/4 cup looks like versus 1/3 cup with this, because my pina colada cookies were a little bit more flat and kind of oozed out. So I'm going to use less and see if that makes a big difference. You can always add more, but you can't take away, right? Got my new sour cream. So I'm starting with 1/4 cup to see how the batter looks. Also, if your batter is a little bit thinner than what you think it should be, you can put it in the refrigerator and refrigerate it for about up to 30 minutes, and that helps get it firmed up too, just so you guys know. Like I said, my recipe calls for 1/3 of each, egg white and sour cream, but when I use the pina colada, because each keto chow is a little bit different in formulation, they were a little bit runnier than what I wanted, so I'm starting with them a little bit less. I'm putting a teaspoon of vanilla, and a teaspoon, I like my English toffee stevia. You can sweeten it to your taste and, you know, taste as you go kind of a thing. There we go. And that's it. I'm going to stir this up. And see how this does in here. I'm glad I used less eggs and less sour cream, because this gives me the feel that I'm looking for, and these won't run as well. And look at, you've got that nice batter. So it just depends. Start with 1/4 cup each. If you tried to make some and you thought they were too runny, I'd start with 1/4 cup and then add 1 or 2 tablespoons of each to get it the consistency you want. Now, I have found that if I take 1/4 cup of chips and I put them on top of the dough, you get more flavor and more chips than if you pour them in and you try to mix them all in. And then you know how many you've got on each. Like putting 6 on each really works nicely. And it makes the cookie look nice, And you bite the taste on your tongue, you're getting that chocolate, right? So that's what I'm gonna do. Let me put my wet ingredients back in the fridge here real quick. Now this is where you can put your coconut on top. You know, coconut has calories and it has carbs, so I would sprinkle some on the top and just gently kind of poke it in so it sticks, rather than mix it in, but it's up to you. Less is more as far as I'm concerned when you put it on the top of a cookie. And I like just doing a drop biscuit way of doing it, the old-fashioned way. I don't need them to be exactly pretty. And see my batter? With the pina colada, it just looks better. The batter isn't as runny as it was when I used 1/3 of a cup. And when you're using a different brand of protein powder, I would start with 1/4 of a cup of the sour cream and 1/4 of a cup of the egg whites first, and then go from there. So it's not too runny. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put a nice heaping spoonful right on my baking sheet. One needs just a little bit more. I'm gonna fill this up, and then we're gonna come back and top it with chocolate chips. Yes, we are. So you guys come back in the next segment. We'll get that, I'll get finished with this, and then we'll put the chocolate chips on, and I'll share when we're done and they're ready to go in. You guys, by putting 6 or 7 chips, and this is 1/4 of a cup, and look how much I have left. Now, granted, I made them a little bit bigger. There should be 12, and I made one for Sally without any chips on it. But these make a really nice. And I'm gonna put these in the oven and cook them for about 16 to 18 minutes. And 350, 17 minutes. And you guys come back and we'll have cookies. Yes, indeed. I'm excited. So I cooked them 18 minutes. Depends on your oven and how brown you want your cookies, but look how pretty those turned out. Now, they are extremely soft. They're gonna feel like they're not cooked. You're gonna gauge whether they're done or not by the brownness around them. And we're just gonna let these cookies rest for about 5 minutes. I'm gonna put a little line right here between the two, kind of melted together. There's little Sally girls. And then we're gonna come back in 5 minutes and put them very carefully onto the cookie sheet because they're gonna be very soft still. These are soft cookies, they don't get hard. You can put them in the refrigerator to get them a little bit firmer if you want to, and they do firm up if you let them sit out for a while, don't they, Harry?
Yep.
But when you first take them out, they're very, 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 very soft. But aren't they pretty with the chocolate chips right on top, you guys? I just think those are beautiful. And you don't even use a whole 1/4 of a cup of chocolate chips. And you're getting a chocolate chip in every bite because you can see them. It's a visual too. So anyway, you guys, we'll come back when we have some cookies. Yes, indeed. I forgot to tell you, I pull the silicone sheet right off of the pan with a glove on and let them cool because my counter's granite and it's cool and it cools off the cookies better than on a warm stove, and it continues to get cooked by having it on the hot pan. So I pull it off and let it sit here for 5 minutes. Then I take each cookie and put it on to my cooling rack for about 10 more minutes before anybody gets to have a cookie. That's what we do. So anyway, you guys, come back in the next segment. Then we'll have cookies. Pina colada cookies. You guys, these are really good. These were Paula and Al's and Marty's favorite I made pumpkin, and this is little Sally Girls.
I like them too.
This little Sally Girls cookie.
Yeah.
But, so, see how nice these are, you guys? They smell like pina colada. And they're chewy. Around the crust gets a little crystallized. These are so, oh, here comes Sally. She wants a taste of her cookie. She wants a taste of her cookie. You want some? Do you want some?
Yeah, of course I want some.
Do you like pina colada?
Oh, I love pina colada.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
More, please.
Well, did you swallow it? You didn't even taste it.
Yeah, I did.
Come over here. Did you taste it?
Yeah, it tastes like pina colada. Give me some more. Oh.
You guys, I think she likes it. One more.
Pina colada.
That's her cookie for the day. Oh my gosh. No chocolate in the chocolate chip cookies for her. Anyway, you guys, Harry and I have a ton of stuff to do. So we're gonna go ahead and close out because I want him to be able to finish and edit. He has to sit and edit for hours in order to get the video up. So we're cutting it short. I'm not making bread yet, but I will be making bread tonight. We're gonna have just some turkey, a la carte, dip it in some mustard is what we're doing. So you guys, please remember to like, subscribe, ring that little bell, give us a thumbs up. We'll see you right here tomorrow. Now, Sally, if I give you one more over here. Okay, down, way down. Okay, well, that's pretty down. Now, are you ready? Is it carnivore crisp for the win?
You know it.
Okay, just a minute. Okay, on your mark, get set, go. Woohoo! Okay, you guys. It's been a crazy week. Anyway, you guys, we'll see you right here tomorrow, God willing. Yes, indeed, but we got to get Harry sitting down on some ice in his chair in front of the computer, editing this video. Good night, everyone.